Welcome back to Glowing Hour. We're your hosts, Sam and Mel. Hi. Oh my god, you guys can't see us. JK. We're honestly really playing on the hidden ominous vibes this week.
Because they probably look like hidden characters, like hidden
yes,
mystery.
Unlock us. You need to unlock us. No, you can see us a little
bit.
We're just a little silhouette-y, and you didn't see us at all in the main episode.
We're just being like really secretive.
So we have a secret. We don't. But just feel like playing with lighting, doing something creative. If you haven't noticed, the podcast has been looking a little different in terms of creative juices flowing.
We've just been playing,
Yeah.
having some fun.
Yes.
I guess to segue, we're about to drink a whole bottle of wine, just us two. I don't know why that sounds crazy to me also. Like, I feel like it's normal.
It's not too crazy. I've drank 1 bottle of wine per person before, and that gets crazy.
Where and when?
It was me, Katie, and Victoria years ago. Don't know why or for what occasion. I don't think there was one. It was probably like when they all just like finally came back from college or something. I don't know. And we all brought a bottle or something, and then we all drank outside and cried about so many things and just got way too lit way too fast.
Yeah, so we'll see what today looks like,
Yeah. Today's episode is coping/hoping to feel something, to feel better.
I want to feel something
like that. So yeah, let's crack open this bottle.
Period.
To feel something.
Just give me 1 sec.
While Mel does that, I will commentate. No, but actually I can't. I suck at opening wine.
Okay. I'm not doing myself justice here.
No one can see what you're doing. It's fine.
Missed.
Should I hold your mic?
Yeah.
While you do it into your mouth?
Okay.
You can probably hear her whispering. Her whispers. It's not as crisp. Yeah, hopefully you guys like. Oh, that was so nice.
Should bring my mic to my phone. My mic to my phone.
Mic to my phone.
Period. We're drinking this one called Casa Hippie 2023.
My cousin has recommended it. My cousin's really making a lot of appearances,
Literally.
beverage wise especially. I would say we should put it behind us, but I don't trust us. We didn't put a mirror behind the phone. Look at us just living life on the edge.
Just a little on the edge. Well, I mean, you can't fucking see us anyways.
If the footage is gone, the footage is gone. Okay, let's try.
Oh my god, I didn't even.
No, you're good.
Cheers.
Ah.
Does
Cheers.
it hit your lip?
Oh, the layers.
It's good.
It tastes like thick.
Like almost oily?
Yeah. Weird.
It's kind of sour.
Maybe, yeah. Whispering it. It's kind of sour. Yeah, it has like a little bit of a sour kick there. Is this an orange? What is this? Rosé?
I think it's like a rosé, to be honest. Nothing.
Awesome. Okay, perfect.
It's like a rosé, though. It's like a light. I mean, what's the difference between...
Wrong person. Don't ask me.
Don't even. No.
Not, ooh. She's feeling crazy already.
It's about to get wild. Or maybe not.
3 sips in. I don't even... Can y'all see my knee up here? Damn. My head's right there. So hopefully you guys can see my knee.
If they can't see the glass, dude, we have issues.
Okay, anyways. So if you didn't see the main segment, I honestly think it's really important that you do.
For this one to make sense.
Yeah, for this one to for you to have the context behind our emotional well-being, maybe, is one way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was kind of just like, let's have wine together as we normally do in general and record ourselves. But we do have a topic in mind in general. The things we do to feel better, and I think this is
one of them.
Absolutely one of them. Drinking wine, one on its own,
period,
in its own right, has a place.
Yeah.
The activity you pair with it, personal choice. Up to you.
That is up to you.
But yeah,
the wine, within reason, will make you feel
Relaxed.
a little loose, a little relaxed.
It's a little dangerous sometimes. Like, what is it people say about wine and like drunk texting?
I've never heard anything. What did they say?
It's just like a little more dangerous.
Okay, I feel like wine. Okay, let's talk about the different types of drunk. This is like so. This talk. Okay,
we're gonna just be everywhere.
We have a topic, but like also not. Okay?
We will be on tangents the whole time.
It's different types of drunk. So I feel like, you know, obviously like liquors have their own, like hard alcohols have their own like type of different drunk.
You like
yeah. So like tequila's a little like crazy fun, right?
Yeah.
Vodka, it's like angry, dangerous, or sometimes fun, depending on who you are.
Yeah.
And then like gin is like, are you old
Relaxed
or
maybe?
what's going on?
Yeah, like really chill.
You're chilling. And then I feel like Hennessy is like horny and crazy.
Okay.
You know?
Personally never dabbled. So that maybe says a lot about me. I don't know. Hennessy. But specifically Hennessy, not because Hennessy is whiskey, is it not?
No, but it's Hennessy. Like,
it has to be Hennessy. I think, you know, yeah. Enough said. Keep it moving. Yes. Next one.
But my point was, I feel like wine has a similar thing where like red gets you a certain way, whites get you a certain way.
Yeah. I think rosé is for the girls.
It's for the chit chat.
Yeah.
It's for the daytime drinking most of the time sometimes.
We make an excuse this one time, or an exception.
It's for the girls though. Like we're still in theme.
Yes.
And then it's like white wine is like you're being respectful. You know, it's like a respectful drunk.
Like things could go frisky.
It could go frisky,
but we're being very respectful.
It's very respectful energy.
We're not gonna get crazy.
No.
Red wine,
either we're getting crazy or we're going to sleep. It's like one or the other.
Definitely dessert. It's a dessert wine.
Dessert. Yeah, it's like it's more dessert. Of like I just fucking ate, or like I'm gonna eat.
I feel like people do have a lot of red wine sometimes. I feel like red is more like a 1 to 2 glass, like on an occasion. I think
so, but it feels so heavy.
It is,
you know.
I think it scientifically. Speaking from no factual basis,
just my vibes. Just vibes.
Just from vibes, I believe right.
It's heavy. Like I agree. With this one, we're like, it's thick.
Oily?
What does that even mean?
Wait, we gotta do the swirl for legs.
She doesn't got a lot of legs.
She got no legs.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just know you're supposed to swirl for legs.
Oh no, she's got legs. I just drank some and it went down slow. Okay, the audio's gonna be crazy on this. I'm like, you know, like going back and forth.
You guys are so sorry if drunk us doesn't pull it together for good audio or video. We're not drunk. We're not drunk yet. We're not drunk yet. We're only 10 minutes in, okay? We gotta drink a whole bottle and we're 1 glass in. Pray for us. Anyways, so yes, drinking wine in general makes me feel better. But there's so many activities you could pair. One being drinking with the girlies. And even that has so many different avenues you could take it in.
So many.
Where are we drinking? Is it a brunch spot? Is it a dinner spot? Is it a bar?
Is it at home?
Is it at home? Is it on the beach?
Oh.
What are we doing? It just changes.
It's also like, if we're at
everything.
Home, are we just chit-chatting? Are we playing a game? Are we watching a movie? There's just like different vibes.
There's so many
things to do.
Like, this thought is really making me feel like men don't have vibes. Like, men don't bring vibes. They just are vibes. Do you know what I mean?
Whoa.
Like, they're not like, yeah, man, tonight are we like watching the game and like drinking beer, or are we like having wine and some charcuterie? Like, they're just coming over. They're not asking questions.
They're like, we're coming and then we're gonna figure it out.
Right. We're coming. I'll bring a case of my favorite beer.
Wine together? Is that
I hope thing? That's beautiful. I've seen,
but it's like, isn't
it's
that like
not their first choice? I don't think. Maybe when they get older.
Is it because it's like a girly, quote unquote, drink?
Yeah.
Hello. Okay. Hello. Sounded like Adele song.
Oh my god. Anyways, men. Yeah, I don't think they drink wine together a lot. I think if they're, unfortunately, partners or something are also having a glass of wine,
then they'll have some as well. It's like if the bottle's open,
right?
I
I'm gonna have
guess.
some, which, like, why is there hate
Why is
to
that a
wine?
thing?
Why do y'all not like wine? Is it too frisky for you?
Is it? Are you too like?
Are you too proud to have a little wine? Okay,
That is addressing men again.
moving the fuck on, because this is when we get in trouble when we talk about men.
Anyway, I like a wine shower. I like a wine bath, but wine shower's like kind of good.
I honestly don't like wine baths, only because when I'm in the bath,
It's a self-care moment.
it is
It's like regenerating. That's not the right word. Refreshing. What's the right word?
reinvigorating,
Cleansing. It's like a cleansing thing,
Yeah.
and you're just putting poison in your body again.
right? It never, not never, but usually doesn't feel like my vibe.
You know what's amazing?
Hmm.
An amazing feeling. Speaking of like Hennessy,
Oh god,
not on like a horny shit,
I'm scared.
but more so like on the vibe of like being like day drunk
Okay,
and like a fun day drunk.
haven't been day drunk. Well, that one time when you hurt your toe.
Oh, that was fun until it wasn't. Even then, it was fun.
Oh my god, yes.
God, dude, I never thought my toe would be back.
You were crazy for that.
But
of course,
in
it's
the
back.
moment, it feels crazy.
Yeah.
A chunk of my skin was gone. Anyway. Anyway. Being like so like day drunk. Not in like I'm a throw up kind of, but just like
No.
the perfect like spot of drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go and take a nice shower.
And then nap.
Oh, and then you nap.
Yeah.
Oh, that feels so nice.
I think it's been a while since I had one of those.
Me too, dude.
The day drinking. I think as you get older, the appeal of day drinking is just so much larger. It's like,
Yeah.
I want to be in
I
bed.
want to go to bed by like 9 or 10.
Like, I want to keep my normal routine,
But I want to have a good time.
but I do want to have a good time. And I think 23-year-old us would disagree. We'd be like, you're fucking
You're
dumb.
crazy.
Everything super fun happens at midnight or whatever.
Well, to be fair, like my first time like day drinking, I mean,
Mhm.
obviously I was younger. I had like so much fun. I was like, why don't we just always do this? I always thought that.
I don't know why we don't.
It's like the sun's out, we all feel good.
I think there's like a little bit of FOMO for the night.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like you lost time because you
Spanning
didn't
time.
wake up. I mean, because you didn't stay up.
Anyway, so that's
Well, that's wine. that's one way I cope with things.
Another way to drink wine is to drink frosé.
Honestly, I don't know that I like frosé.
It's disgusting.
It was a big phase
It was a thing.
for us as a society. Everyone was like, oh yeah, frosé. Like,
So weird.
I think it was when we turned 21 too. So I don't know if it was just us at 21 being like, we can drink things.
No, it was a thing. It was like
Like, everyone was in
a
it.
vibe. It was like rosé and frosé was like the thing.
Rosé was hot when we were turning 21. Like, it was the new.
It was the new like
it girl.
alcohol.
Yeah. And then it was seltzer. You know, we had our phases. Anyways, safely consuming alcohol is one way to cope. But also, listen, we don't have to be here to give PSAs, right? Like, we're all good.
We're all adults here.
We're all good. Anyways,
I'm like allegedly
allegedly, everyone's
We're trying to
doing
get
okay.
out of any legal allegedly.
We didn't say anyone should do any of the things we're saying. This is just works for us. Okay.
Dang, okay, hit it with that.
I'm just saying. I mean, the men in the comments too. Okay, so I recently had, this is a super tangent. I had a vegan funfetti cake video go viral on YouTube. And the people were so motherfucking pressed. I'm like, I didn't know people could be pressed about anything.
They were so pressed about everything to the fucking sprinkles.
I was like, guys, it's not that deep. And like,
It's
everyone
a fucking cake.
Everyone just wants to be right, number one. And then apparently I used an audio that some girl who later died used. So everyone was commenting that. And I'm like, this is a Noah Khan song or whatever. Like, I don't know anything about this. I'm so sorry. And someone asked me to make a pink cake because it was her favorite color. And I was like, I just don't know how to respond to that. This isn't funny because this poor girl died. I know nothing about her. Don't even know her name.
It's like, what is happening?
But literally the internet was commenting as if I made the video in her honor. And I was like, I don't know this girl.
You said, I don't know her.
I said, I'm just posting old videos to YouTube and this one happened to hit. Anyways, so people are pressed about anything these days, so
Oh my god.
feeling a little more shameless about
what we say on here.
Yeah. Well, to a degree. Anyways, so yeah, drinking is always a fun coping mechanism. I feel like, honestly, we're not talking about actual ways to cope. If you want that, there's like so many other episodes where we're like journaling,
We
talking to
literally
your
have
friends.
so much self-care. Like
this is a silly.
this is me talking while I drink a bottle of wine, okay?
Right, this is what you say to your girlies when you're all a little lit.
2 brain cells having wine.
What else hits? Like that serotonin hit. I mean,
For me, it's like good ass fucking movies from like my childhood.
okay, childhood / high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm saying it now. I keep doing this on the podcast where like I say I'm gonna do something and then never fucking
Girl,
do
follow
it.
through. Where is it? Where's the follow through? What are you
Okay.
gonna say?
I have great ideas.
We just need to follow through.
I
That's
just don't
fine.
follow through. Okay. I want to have now like outdoor movie nights with the friends. But
Okay,
it's themed the movie.
I got it. So we're watching.
Yeah. But I kind of want to do like a pre-dinner or like appetizers and like
Okay.
so
I mean, the ideas are never bad.
they're never bad.
You just don't commit.
So I was
Where's
thinking
okay? I'm ready. Give me the date. No,
Oh.
not a date. Got it. Okay,
not
continue.
yet, not yet.
Continue.
I gotta check my calendar. So I don't have a date.
Okay, no date. It's fine.
However, like I've been saying, I said it like 2 episodes ago, but like aquamarine has been on my mind and keeps coming up in my life. So I think like there's something to be had there.
I
Maybe
agree.
there's a message I need to hear. I don't know.
maybe
Maybe.
sometimes it's not even about the movie. It's just like where you were when you watched it.
Yeah.
Originally.
Originally.
And then you're like, that actually reminded me of.
yeah. Or even like the place
Whatever.
in your life that you were, whatever.
Yeah.
But
So Aquamarine's
so
number one.
aquamarine, I don't know what kind of food I want quite yet. In terms of like appetizers, I need to rewatch or
A
like
sea theme
I was
would go
thinking
crazy.
sea theme, but then for candy, gummy worms.
Oh. Gummy worms, Swedish fish.
And then you know how she like has ice cream with like salt? I was thinking of like
The olive oil salt thing.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Enough said.
Enough said.
And then I want to do a Parent Trap theme.
Okay.
one. We have
I'm
peanut
very.
butter and Oreos.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. I knew what you just cut. Quick, got it. Yeah, I didn't need to hear it. I knew what you were saying. If you didn't see the movie, you didn't fucking get it, and that's on you. He said peanut butter Oreos. You just didn't hear. Okay, no, because in the episode where we thought we were so drunk with the hibiscus margarita, I couldn't tell. I literally was editing it and I was remembering like, oh, I forgot we were like really drunk filming this. And then we got to the end and I was like, oh, okay. Maybe a little now,
maybe
I
a
can
little
tell.
now.
But the whole time I was like, no. And I fear we're not going to look that drunk.
Fear with this one.
This one may
I said peanut.
peanut Oreo. Peanut butter Oreo. We
Anyway.
understood. What else?
Peanut butter Oreos.
Camping?
Camping themed. So like I don't know what, maybe like s'mores, and then
Well-
for appetizers maybe I'll just or like just food I'll just do like hot dogs.
That's another good way to cope.
Throw themed parties.
Throw themed parties.
Or maybe just like get engulfed in like
something fun to
something
you.
fun that you can like plan and
Execute.
execute.
I feel like it's always nice to like complete
Like
a vision.
like a mini project, a little vision you got going.
Yeah, I feel like as adults we don't have many of those.
Yeah.
So it's nice. If you didn't listen to the main episode, I can't give you any context, but one thing that I think was stressful at first for me, but then now I'm like excited about is planning my birthday. And I was like probably just overwhelmed with the fact of like hosting and like interacting with people, even though it's like my closest friends. It's not like I have to invite people I don't know or anything. But that thought was overwhelming, and then I started like getting on Pinterest and I was like, wait, this is so fun.
Yeah.
Like, there's
when
so
the Pinterest
much.
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited now to plan that. So I do think finding something that you can be excited about, whether it's like planning a party or planning a goal,
Right.
like books you want to read. I don't know, something to get excited about. Don't look at me.
I will say, books have been making me feel really connected to like myself lately. Just like
Really?
reading in general. Because not to like toot my own horn, but I'm like a really fast reader, and like
Bro.
that's not even like the flex
That
I'm
makes
talking
you
about.
feel good,
But it
too.
makes me feel good when I've completed 2 books in the last month. Like that's crazy. I haven't read that
Yeah.
much in probably years.
No, I'm telling you, the book goals is really nice.
Yeah. I think I just like, I don't know. I think like sometimes I don't think I have time for it. And then I'm like, that's stupid.
No, it's the amount of time we spend on our phones.
It's so insane.
That means we don't have time.
Yeah.
And I get it, because like at the end of the day, which is crazy because I feel like you and I spend a lot of time on our phones and computers and screens and stuff.
Yeah.
And so like you'd think at the end of the day we'd want to like not
Yeah.
be on it, but there's something about like using your phone for your actual personal like leisure
Yeah.
that's different. And then you're like, well, I'm not going to know about like what happened today, or like I needed to post this or whatever, like my own personal things.
So true.
So then you sit there and you consume. that. And yeah, even if you read for like 10 minutes
It's
and then go do your thing on your phone.
See, that was like the approach I took with like these last 2 books. I was like, I really like them, so I obviously do want to read them, but I was
Yeah.
like, okay, if you don't think you have time, just sit down for 5 minutes. And then those 5 minutes turned into, oh, you really just want to read for like a fucking whole hour. And then I'm like, okay, I could just like schedule out an hour now. And then I ended up reading more than just an hour, and it was just like a gradual thing of like, you really have so much time, you just don't think you do, because you are either projecting all these other things that you want done,
Yeah.
but then you just stress about how they're not done,
And
then
then
instead
get
you
on
doom
your
scroll.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have that procrastination. I mean, that's a way of coping. It's not a good one.
No.
But a way of coping is
it
definitely
happens.
getting on your phone and
Yeah.
distracting. And I've caught myself so many times of like, I'm about to move on to the next thing, and instead of moving on to that next thing I'm supposed to do, I literally get on my phone and then get on Instagram, and I'm like, how did I end up here?
Yeah.
Literally, how did I end up here?
I have that moment all the time. Yeah. And I feel like now it's just like so instinctual. It's not even a thought. Like,
No, it's not.
you
Autopilot. Open Instagram.
like I wake up and I'm like, okay, I want my day to be great. And then I'm like,
First thought, I want my day to be great.
and then like immediately I have like I could feel my body just going for my phone, and then seeing the notifications of like, it's just, for me, it's really like, I think like a visual thing of like seeing
Like
the
getting rid
little
of
red bubble with like
notifications?
3, or like 2, like the numbers.
Yeah.
Like if I see them, I just like, ugh, I have to look.
I do. I mean, I haven't ever worked corporate.
Yeah.
Me, question mark. No, I haven't. And I feel like I don't relate to that, like, clear the inbox or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Inbox at 0. Whatever people say that we're
Right.
corporate. But in one way I relate in the, like, I want my email. My inbox still, generally, I do want it at 0 or whatever. So I do try to do that. But, like, notifications across my phone entirely. And I don't always do that, because they'll be like, have you ever noticed, like, Facebook?
Yeah.
Why does Facebook have notifications? I'm like, I don't use
You can turn
you.
them off.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to do that, because it's usually like some group
You
activity.
have no idea about, yeah.
And I'm like, please, I don't care.
No, you can turn them off.
Got it. Hot tip.
Which I'm sure you can do with any
Any of the apps.
at me, like literally at me right now.
I mean, I
because-
did turn off my Instagram notifications, but I left the bubble.
Okay.
But like, I feel like I left the bubble because I'm like, what if someone messages me?
And then I won't know.
And I won't know. At least I know there's one sitting there and I can choose.
But also, why do we try to make ourselves like so
available.
readily available to everybody?
I want to throw
Like it's
away
also
my phone.
just like a dumb thought, but like when I text somebody,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think like, oh, they'll reply to me
Immediately.
whenever
Oh.
they can.
That's not your thought.
No,
Oh, what's your thought?
it's like they'll probably respond in a little bit, like within a few minutes.
No, I mean, that's fair.
And I mean,
It depends on what it is
What it
and who
is.
it is. You know, depends. But it's
Right.
fair. I think in general, you're like, everyone has their phone. You'll respond in a
Right.
couple minutes.
Yeah. I think, yeah, like, obviously if I'm just having a conversation and I can just, like, wait for the response. But if I'm like, hey, do you want to hang out right now?
Or like,
tonight?
hey, what's the Hulu password?
Yeah, like,
It's
I
like,
expect the response.
Mom, what's the Hulu password?
You're on your phone. I know you are.
Yeah.
But I'm like, also, why am I not calling?
Why don't I want to hear your beautiful voice? What's wrong with me?
Something's wrong.
Well, because then
the conversation starts and I just want my Hulu part.
Right. And then they're like, I don't fucking know where the passwords are. Passwords are so yeah.
Parents and passwords, dude. I don't know if yours are like that, but mine are.
Absolutely.
It's like, why don't you just write it down in your little notebook, please?
They don't believe.
You don't.
They don't believe in lots of things, especially password protection or like holding it somewhere safe. Anyways, not the topic. What was coping though? What were we talking about?
Like just being off your phone, like,
oh right, it's a bad
one because it does help for a little, I will say.
I mean, it depends.
Like, you're just like distracting and kind of like getting into this, like, I'm gonna turn my, I think that's what it is for me. Like, I want to turn my brain off.
Yeah.
Like, similarly as to why I watch like reality TV, but it's a little more engaging. Like, I
have thoughts about reality TV, you know, like I'm engaged in that way.
Yeah, I have thoughts. I have opinions. I mean, I do on social media too, though.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like mindless scroll. Like,
yeah.
That's funny, that's stupid, that's whatever.
Right.
You know, like they're pretty, they're ugly. I'm sorry, not ugly. I've honestly never thought that.
That someone's ugly?
Yeah, like on social media. Whoa, on real life, yeah, I've thought somebody's ugly. I mean,
are we talking about men
sue
or
me.
women or all?
I just can't think of a time where I was just like, oh, that person is like ugly.
Yeah.
Like
I was like, yeah. Let's move on from that.
Moving on.
Someone's probably calling me ugly right now.
Sit up.
Sit up, girl.
Anywho. Other things we do to cope. I think number one easy is like beach. Go back to your safe place. And for me, that one day was not giving. You know? I tried to go back to the place that made things feel easy, and it really didn't. Because you know what made things worse? So long story short, guys, I went to the beach by myself to try and be like, oh, I'm gonna like have a moment to myself and it's gonna be so good, and like whatever. Impossible to find parking, number one. And then long story short, I parked like a boss and I was really proud of myself. And I get to the beach, I'm like chilling, I have to pee really bad, it's a whole thing. Long story short, I'm laying there, I'm finally like napping, and then I like roll over, and then all of a sudden I hear a couple on a date, literally probably my arm's length away from me. I'm like, why'd you sit so close?
Literally get away.
There's a whole beach and I'm hearing your entire guys' conversation. Like, I don't care. Please
go.
Move along. And
look at them, like,
I eavesdropped the whole time.
Okay.
As one does. If you're gonna sit that fucking close to me, I'm gonna listen. Like, hello. My AirPods were not in. You knew I was listening. Their conversation was stupid. They were drinking Cutwaters and
drunk,
and it was giving like, apparently like I was really invested. One of their, I don't know, maybe they weren't on a date. I have no idea who the fuck these people were to each other. But one of them was like, mom and dad was there, like up ahead.
Okay.
And then they were like, the mom came and was like, dad wants to have dinner tonight. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I'm like, so y'all have a house right here is what's happening? Like, you're on vacation, you're from the Midwest, like what's going on?
Yeah, what's
happening? I'm more to give me more. Say more. And then they were like, nah, we're not gonna do that tonight. I was like, damn, disrespect dad like that. So they literally were like, no, we'll do it like tomorrow. I was like, dad,
I could never.
Dad wants to. Anyways, so I don't know if that was his sister, but it didn't sound like it because she was very like, yeah, like that's what I'm into. Like, it was like they're asking each other first date questions.
Maybe they met like at the hotel.
Could be.
Oh, you were in Newport.
Yeah, Newport was kind of giving houses. Stumped.
Stumped.
But anyways, it was supposed to be a good experience at the beach, and
it just wasn't.
It wasn't that time, and that's okay. I will try again. Don't you worry.
Just because it doesn't work once doesn't mean you shouldn't try again.
Unless it's a toxic relationship, then it's done.
Yeah, it's done. Or until you learn, I guess.
Coping, getting into a relationship. I'm just kidding. People do. No, people literally do. Let's kind of get into that. Wait a minute.
The way people like
Ignore their problems and
ignore all of their issues.
Right.
I'm also like, babe, are you thinking that it's not the person, like, I mean, it is the person sometimes, but like,
right,
you're
giving people some hope right now. It is the person sometimes,
but you're still carrying some of that issue anyway with you.
Yeah.
It's like you've stepped in shit with your shoe.
Okay. You and the analogies lately are really hitting hard. I'm so curious.
It's like you stepped in shit with your shoe.
Got it.
And instead of like taking the shoe off and cleaning it, you decide to just like scrape it a little. And then you get in your car or your house and you're just
walking around
shit everywhere.
I think the house, not the car. The house. Because you're in that bitch.
Getaway car.
Oh my god. Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift.
Swifties,
somehow
anybody?
Always comes into the conversation. But I'm talking about, because like the getaway car is like the rebound. That's what the song's about. So it's like you're just tracking shit into the rebound. For what?
But even like the
it
person
still smells like shit, girl.
Oh, in the car. Windows down, you smell it. Right. So getting in a relationship, not a good way to cope.
Not a good way. Because
it's just going to exacerbate the issue.
Yeah.
I have to pee. Hello, I need a mic. Are you even surprised?
As you're holding it.
Because
I need a mic.
It was in my lap.
What I was going to say is that I feel like it's a really long episode already, so I apologize, but we still have more to chat about.
There's more to say. I feel like we said nothing. I don't know if it's our technical difficulties that's taking up so much of this precious time.
That's gonna suck.
But it's, I don't know, it's 11 o'clock at night, I think. This is the latest we filmed, I think.
Yeah, it is.
That's all. No thoughts on it. Just sharing a fact. Okay, anyways, back to the relation. Yeah, don't start a relationship. That's not a coping situation.
It is for some.
I've been on the receiving end
of
someone starting a relationship as a way to cope.
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I want to talk about it.
No, honestly, I've probably shared enough.
No, actually.
No, I've definitely told you guys a little too much information about this person. Here's a funny one. Here's just a funny story about someone I dated. Slightly irrelevant. I think I told you this man wants to be spoken about on this podcast. Yeah, this guy. So
I like how you're like this.
Into the mic.
To the mic.
Into the mic. In case you guys heard that. He believes he deserves to be spoken about on this podcast.
Why?
Let me tell you why, actually. He told me why. Because he's bought me lunch and dinner 2 or 3 times.
Babe, we don't even have enough clout to give out, so why do you want it?
I barely have enough clout for myself.
I barely have any for myself. I am not sharing with no man, first of all.
I just genuinely don't know what he expects. And he also...
I think he just really wants to feel important.
He does. And he's coming from the perspective that all we do is hate on men. So I'm like, so...
He's like...
Right.
Is he like into that kind of thing?
Probably. That makes so much sense,
he likes
actually.
To be degraded.
No. That's why he was so degrading. Okay. No, he's just really fucking rude about like really personal topics.
Yeah, like
figuring out my life.
Also, we're not gonna talk about him, and then we're like talking about him.
Yeah,
this is the only little moment you get. Let me tell you that
he's not even listening. I bet. So why the fuck is he even?
Why do you care?
He listens every week. Can you imagine?
Hey, thanks, bestie.
Listen, bestie. Dinner does not earn you positive reinforcement on this podcast. I'm gonna need a little more than that. Negative reinforcement, on the other hand, you can say anything and I'll talk about it on this podcast. Any slight bit of negativity and I will bring it up. And here we are. You don't deserve a shout out in a positive way. Negative
whatsoever.
Here we are.
Sometimes I forget about you, like that you even existed. I hope that feels
often.
Good.
Oh.
Get well.
Oh my god. He was supposed to be in Newport this summer. Don't know what happened to that. I don't think it happened.
That sucks.
It sucks for him because Newport's great. Like to be at. As opposed to where he is. In my opinion.
It's my opinion.
In my opinion. Okay.
Wasn't that a Real Housewife that did that? It's my opinion.
Yes, no, not Tamara.
I have her in my head.
Not Heather. Yeah, I know. I'm looking at her.
I'm looking at her. I can't remember her name.
It's Tamara's bestie.
Oh my god, what is wrong with me?
I saw her kissing another man.
Oh, at the bar.
Yes.
With your mom.
Not with my mom.
Oh.
But I sent it to my mom.
Of course you did.
Heather, Tamara, the whoop it up lady. You guys know who it is. She says whoop it up. I don't know. You guys know who we're fucking talking about. I can't think of it right now.
You know what I've been wanting to watch that I have? I mean, it's the Real Housewives, but like Salt Lake City.
I've seen the first season.
I hear it's the best. I hear it's the best out of the franchise.
It is quite juicy because of like the religious aspect of things.
It's like, ooh, that's naughty.
Did you see Nick Vile just saying that the OC housewives have lost the plot? And that Heather needs to be moved to Beverly Hills because she's too rich to be with the OC housewives. I was like, damn. I guess the OC housewives are going through it. They're filing for bankruptcy and such.
Why?
I haven't been watching.
That's tea, though. Why do we love the self-destruction of, like,
I mean, see,
lives?
are they losing the plot? Because we're still interested.
Because we're so interested.
But
like,
Heather,
I want to see you crumble. It's fucked up.
I can see where they're coming from because they're like, well, Heather is like literally thriving, and doing completely fine, and they're like, well, you know, we're filing for bankruptcy, and she's like, oh, like it's nothing to say.
That sucks. I'm so sorry.
If that, I don't know. But anyways, reality TV, she's coping.
Like, no, don't be poor.
No, don't yourself. You're too pretty.
Just literally saying just stop being poor.
Yeah.
It's fine. Anyway.
I think reality TV is another way
to cope.
Or just like television in general.
I
like we said, TV. Same as social media.
It's a little
different. Similar vein, but different.
I think for me it feels different because I feel like there's like an escapism that feels like, at least, okay, I'm not talking about like reality TV, but like in terms of like getting into a really good like series or a really good movie or whatever, like, yeah, I feel like there's some like intellectual thought. You could take something like a theme.
Also like a mystery moment is always fun.
That's always fun. It's thrilling.
Like a thriller or drama.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, who's who? What happened
there?
What's the history? Yeah.
I think it's like a puzzle.
Yes.
Almost.
A puzzle.
And then, like, I mean, I'm not going to shit on reality TV the whole time because I love it.
No, I could never shit.
I think some of the smartest people
You've said this. Yeah.
Reality TV. And I don't know if I'm saying that just because it's me.
Because you are one of the consumers.
It just feels like, why wouldn't you? I was just talking to my boss the other day about how my dream is to be on Traitors.
I love Traitors.
There's no other show like it that...
Yeah, you should be on that. I actually think you'd be pretty good on that show.
I would love to be on, please.
Traitors,
please.
Peacock,
if you're listening.
We're interested. Well, Mel is. I mean, I'll go on for the plot of it all, actually. So, we're open.
Would you tell me if you're in Traitor?
That's so hard.
You're such a bitch.
I'm so hard. I'm so bad at lying. I'm just like,
you couldn't be a
They
traitor.
also supply them with alcohol. Are you kidding?
Oh,
stop.
I would just be like, you're gonna be dead tomorrow.
No, you know what? Stop. I'm actually so good at what's that game? Not Chameleon.
Clue.
Clue. I haven't played Clue in so long.
I love Clue. Everyone bullies me though.
I don't think I've played Clue in so many years. You played Clue?
Yeah.
Gee.
On Christmas.
Oh, that's fair. That's cute.
My cousins were bullying me. They kept putting me in the
room, the whatever,
in the pool or whatever, or wanted to get to the pool and they weren't letting me.
Whatever. I don't even know how to play the game anymore.
So rude, and they kept doing it because they kept getting angry. So maybe I wouldn't be good at Traitors, but I would really like to be on it.
But like, you might confuse people that you're so like
they
honest.
can use me as a pawn, probably.
Right, and
That's
you would
fun.
be like fun, but then
I'm
you don't
here-
win the money. That's the thing with Traitors is you kind of want to be the traitor to win the money.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
well,
just play dumb the whole time.
as a faithful, you can win money. It's just, did the Traitors win the last season?
The Traitors won the last season.
Both seasons?
I I've never watched the first one.
Oh.
Because it was like...
Yeah, it was
regular?
people. It was regular people. Yeah, I watched the second one and then I went back for the first because I was addicted.
Yeah. And then I tried to watch the UK and it just didn't hit for me.
Yeah, they have like a ton of them now or something.
Oh, I can't wait for the next season. Literally the best show to exist.
Coming soon. Coping. Watching The Traitors.
Coping, hoping.
I was going to say picking up a hobby.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's another one. Or like routine, whether it's like self-care or like something you do every day or every week or whatever that helps you like stay.
There's something so important about that because I feel like it's not only like you it's like your escape or whatever, like you're like come back to you, but I feel like there's also something just so positive about having something steady in your life
that you're gonna
do.
Yeah.
Which for a lot of people it's like working out or whatever, but yeah.
or whatever.
Me.
Working out, like, not me, but
it's doing my laundry on Wednesdays currently.
Laundry on Wednesdays is a good one.
It's vital.
I also listened to that, and I don't know what I was doing before. Like, when was I doing laundry? Like, random days
when it started to pile up for me.
That's crazy. Anyways, a project.
Starting a project.
Coping. I mean, Sex in the City, the episode where Carrie paints her entire... Is it Carrie? Yeah, Carrie paints her entire apartment, kitchen, whatever it was. Perfect. We love a little distraction.
You need a little distraction sometimes, and that's okay.
It's like reminding me of heartbreak now. Like, the coping through heartbreak is crazy.
That's a whole other motherfucking thing.
That's a beast.
I can't even remember what that feels like. It's kind of a blessing.
Kind of blessed.
Kind of like hashtag blessed, but... God. But, like, genuinely, like, I feel like... I mean, we joke a lot, me and Logan, about how, like...
Where is this
going?
Get
mad at me a little bit so I can, like...
Feel...
Throw a fit and feel something.
No, because then you guys will literally throw up and be anxious and, like... call us and be like, I think it's over, you guys.
No, we would
but
never.
It's not gonna, because you know it's not.
We always just joke that we're like, like, do you ever just like, do you just want to like,
so bad.
Because we were both so like, not us particularly, but like the people we were with so toxic.
Yeah.
That like, it would make us feel something, let me tell you.
Yeah, and you felt crazy.
Now it's like very relaxed and peaceful.
You want a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah, and then I try to do it, and then I'm like, it's just not fun. Like, I don't like you said fighting.
This actually isn't giving.
I don't like it. No, but
yeah.
like true heartbreak is something else. Like, it's like this like disgusting feeling in your stomach the whole time. Sad.
God bless. Okay, you know what? That's a little too. It's a little too real.
A little too visceral right now.
It's a little too visceral for the moment. Not breakups, just general other life problem coping. I don't know, man. This wine's
got me tipsy or drunk. I don't know. Remember we said I was gonna try to like figure out what my limit was?
No, have you hit it?
No.
Oh, okay. No, it's not a bottle of wine then, or half.
Maybe a full.
More, right?
Yeah, we have another one.
Like another glass. You know what I mean? No, I mean of this bottle, bitch.
Yeah, this one.
You said, yeah, we have another bottle of wine.
And
guys, when this episode's over, you don't even know. We're gonna drink another bottle.
Another. No, I'm just kidding.
God. We do want to watch one day the Anne Hathaway movie.
That's another way to cope.
That's
Cry a little bit.
Sad ass movies, music.
Oh my God. Wait, did you ever have like a dramatic ass time?
All the time.
Were you
in the back of the car? In my whole life is a dramatic ass time.
My whole life is drama.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I would literally like if I was sad, I would do this thing. It's a self like soothing thing of it all. Like,
so what are you gonna say?
I would either these are my ways that I would it would manifest. Like either I would like light a candle in my bathroom and take a very like long shower where I would cry to sad music, and it's like basically dark, but just there's a candle in the room.
Right.
Or I would throw on like my headphones, and my mom also like my parents have a pool at their house, so I'm talking about like little me.
Yeah.
I would like go out there with my phone or my iPod, and then I would like put my feet in the pool and like lay back on the
kick
ground.
your feet a little.
And I just stare at the sky, not full of stars, because we live
Full
in the
of
suburbs
smog and trees
of LA. And that was my vibe, like watching the moon and just crying. Just like, no, not even crying, just like shedding a tear.
and then being like, okay, I did it.
Okay.
And then going inside.
Yeah, and then like going inside. Like listen to a couple songs and then go inside. Or listen to that song.
Yeah.
What's that song for you?
it changes, depends.
There's not like a consistent one that you like go back to. Like, I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but like, do you ever have like one song or one movie that you go back to that you know you're gonna like, you can cry to, or you can like feel something to?
I feel like I used to have one. This is so sad. Like when I was with my ex-boyfriend. So bad. I would listen to Lonely by Noah Cyrus. It's just giving red flag.
Really bad.
Really bad. If you guys don't know that song, doesn't it begin with I'm slowly killing myself?
Something like that, yep.
Otherwise, what's yours? Like maybe
Mine is like kind of sweet and cute.
great. Great.
Mine is also so short.
What? There's a itsy bitsy spider? Like what the fuck is it?
No, it's Don't Panic by Coldplay. Actually, that whole album, the Parachutes album.
Okay.
I used to, before I could drive,
Nice.
I used to just like listen to it outside for hours, or like I used to like
The neighbors are like, is this girl good?
in my headphones. In my headphones.
Okay,
No one
okay,
else needed
okay.
to be subjected to my
To
pain.
the lots of Coldplay.
Or I would like sit in my dark room. My bed was like facing the window at one point, and like the moon would always be in like
The window.
like the moonlight would literally hit my room.
Mm-hmm.
So drama.
That is so drama.
And I used to just like sit there on my bed and just like listen
Wow.
and cry in silence.
Literally.
It would start with Don't Panic and then be like, oh, I kind of just want to keep this like ball rolling, and then I'd listen to the rest of the album.
Wow.
The album's really good.
I don't know. Like right now, if I had to put a song on that would make me sad, that's too much pressure. I feel like it's like Lana Del Rey or
But like cry sad. I'm trying to think. There's another like for me.
I'm like, was it fucking Kelly Clarkson? Like I don't fucking know. I can't think of
think
it.
any other like music that I was like probably listening to was like more niche, specific to the person, you know.
Yeah.
But I think that's my consistent.
I honestly don't know. Like if I heard it or was going through my playlist, I'd be like, that one.
That one.
But I honestly can't think of it now.
Take a shot for me.
Oh, please. Every once in a while,
You know what? I know Drake
gotta
is
put on a
canceled.
little
It's
Drake.
totally
Is
fine.
he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I forgot it already. He's not. What are you talking about? He is?
No, I think he is.
Why
think,
would
like,
he
no one
do?
really likes him anymore, and it makes me sad. But also, like, he did it to himself. He might be a pedophile. I don't know.
What?
Bleep
No
that out,
way.
Mel.
There's no way.
Well, I mean, Kendrick outed him, and he stopped.
But didn't
responding.
Kendrick say, like, you have a family with someone else, and then it's not true?
Well, that was actually because Drake. You want to know the lore?
I think you told me this.
Drake
that...
found out that he like somebody might have been giving information
Yes,
out, so
he fed
like,
him fake.
fed him
Yeah.
a fake news.
So then,
But the pedophile part, I think, came from just like spectating like life as a rapper,
somebody watching
rapper activity. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay, well, take a
yeah,
shot for me. We'll
take a
still
shot
hit
for
the
me.
same.
You know what I was thinking the other day?
No.
I was having this thought, and I was like, maybe I should put it into a TikTok, but I'll just say it here.
You could do both.
It's also so stupid because I'm like, duh, but I just need to say it.
Okay.
Do you ever think about how like I'm like artists just like do they know the vibes of their albums as like seasons? Because sometimes of like the year.
Oh.
I'm like sometimes you should have waited to put this out.
Like during summer.
Or winter or whatever. Right. Like for me personally,
yeah.
Like the Gracie Abrams album could have been a fall girl. Like we're just getting out of the summer flings. We're gonna go into fall, be a little bit sad girls.
See, didn't listen to it, and that's why.
And I'm saying like everyone's in a different vibe.
Everyone's
at
looking
least to
to
hit
go
the
out.
masses. You know what I mean? Maybe you're like niche
Your
group of fans. Of
fans
course,
love you, yes. But new listeners,
you're missing out.
Not I.
But I was listening. I mean, I like the album a lot. But I was
do.
like, I literally can't feel it until I feel the season change. You know what I mean?
No, I get that.
But
yeah.
I feel that way about Drake.
I mean, people are going through breakups all the time, but
like there's a vibe to the season.
Meet rain.
The
LA. Based on the LA seasons, please.
But then like Drake is like summer, and anytime he makes music not in like
summer,
April to summer, like what? Why
is that out?
You should have waited till next year, sir.
Unless it was very, very slow. Then okay, winter. Fine.
Then maybe
you can maybe have a little moment.
But even then, like, no, because that's true. No,
I mean,
I don't know. Oh, Jungle used to make me cry.
Jungle?
Can you believe that?
Are you kidding me?
That's crazy.
That song was always very sexual to me.
Whoa.
I know. Dude, of course it's sexual. Are you kidding me?
Wait.
That song is very...
No, look up the lyrics. Why was I crying?
Yeah, why are you crying to that? Rock me real slowly. Put a bib on me.
It's giving what I just told you.
I'm just like a baby drooling over you, the things you do.
That's sad.
These days, I'm letting God handle all... I can't read. All things above me. The things I can't change are the reasons you love me. Listen, you can hear them calling my name. I'm all over the place. I can't sit in one place. I'm not ashamed at all.
That's not sexual. That is sad.
Still finding myself, let alone a soulmate. I'm just saying.
You were fucking to this song? How were you not crying?
Feel like we one in the same. Our relationship changed that or it never existed. Oh my god, when they say something about us, you listen.
It's
oh
so
my god
good.
But fuck, what they talking about this song? Okay, but the vibes were sexual.
No,
yes.
I disagree.
That is sick. Rock me real slowly. Put a bib on me. I'm just like a baby drooling over you, the things you do. Like, if you just out of the context,
like, what is this even saying?
What are we talking about? Put a bib on me?
Like, I knew what they're saying,
right?
But it wasn't like registering.
No,
the rest of the song was registering.
The accusations
giving a little weird.
Okay.
Anywho,
I mean, I think we need to cut ourselves off
based
on the fact that you have to listen to us.
Have you heard Down Bad by Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
I don't know. I just like that song.
Oh, like that makes you cry?
No.
Oh.
Oh, you want to know a Taylor Swift song that makes me cry?
Oh, so many.
But another album. Okay, I'll cut myself after this. But like another album that just makes me feel like fall girl vibes.
Okay.
Is like Folklore and Evermore.
Yeah.
So like fall. Going into winter.
I agree.
It's like spooky season. You're a little bit cold.
And
you want to like be cozy with your little PSL.
I agree. I do think she comes out with her albums at the most opportune times. Hey Steven, I don't even know that song.
So good.
You're Not Sorry.
Oh my god.
You're Not Sorry. That one.
Fearless. Yeah.
I've screamed saying that.
Have you listened to her new album? No. TTB.
Not in full. I have. See, I have like some songs I like.
Oh, okay. Down Bad. Great.
Like
The Alchemy is so fucking crazy.
Yeah, so I've liked some of them.
The Archer is really sad.
For some of them are just like giving theater a little.
Glad that you said that. Okay. Everyone says that she's like in her like theatrical moment of like
it is
being like performance art.
I agree. But for me, it doesn't hit in the same way that Taylor Swift does for me. Still love her. Still love this journey. I support it all.
I think this album was for like the poetry folk. Like
the people that have been...
people who like really nitpick at the lyrics and like really enjoy the poetry aspect of her writing. Mm-hmm. Because it's similar to like Folklore and Evermore where like... but it was darker. Like I think Folklore and Evermore... I said Folklore.
Peanut butter. Okay.
Anyway, I just feel like it's a little more like niche, but again, like, I think this should have hit maybe in December.
She was on tour.
Someone put me on the team.
December.
Just let me listen to it and give you a month.
I'm like really spiritual. I'm really aligned to when.
Really intuitive. With
No, but
when
you
it would do
could.
well.
You could. And it probably, I mean, it's Taylor Swift. It's never going to do bad.
No, because she like runs the world.
Yeah, but you know. I was going to say another song that makes me cry is August. I said, shut the fuck up. Why are you doing that to me?
Okay.
It's way too relevant, number one. Two, it's my birthday month.
I haven't updated you on some Gaylor stuff.
Okay.
I like how I'm like, I'm going to cut myself off.
I'm going to cut myself off. You were talking about Taylor Swift. I can't. Did we finish the bottle?
No, there's a glass.
Tell me your story.
Everyone thinks I'm probably delusional. Who's like not a Gaylor, specifically a Kaylor.
Proof
we finished. Also, we could not end the episode before we ended the bottle.
This is like
the bottle.
We ended her. Ended her.
Bitch.
Wow.
Where are you going with her? Okay.
I'm gonna put it. Nope, she won't stay. Okay, never mind. She'll sit right here if you can see her. Probably not. Okay, I'm tucking her in.
She's going to night.
Okay. Anyways, Gaylor, what's the update?
It's just everyone really thought that like Midnights was like about her relationships with like Carly, and like Maroon specific was like about her. So they thought like, you know, the Midnights album.
Well, what happened to the whole Pride Month thing?
So
just kind of okay.
To let that roll out.
Okay.
She basically like just gave a very simple like, I think she was in Leon. She was like, Happy Pride. Love you, everyone. And then like gave like a small speech of like everyone deserves like the equal rights, whatever. And then ended
whatever.
I agree.
But I get you. Yes.
Yeah. She didn't like do
nothing announcing.
Nothing crazy in terms of an announcement.
Right.
But almost every night had like a crazy surprise song that was very like Gaylor coded. So it's like
aside from that one. Or what do you mean?
What do you mean? Aside from what?
Aside from the night where she made the speech and didn't really say anything. Or no, that's part of this.
All of June.
Got it. So what is a surprise song?
Huh?
What's a surprise song?
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
I've heard
of it.
The rumblings of like, what's her surprise song? Oh my god, I knew her surprise. And I'm like,
so like in the
about?
Eras tour, she goes through every era, and then after, so like now it's different, but like at my show, she did, I believe, like the Evermore and Folklore set, and then right after that she goes to the piano, or she goes to like her team sets out like this beautiful piano,
okay,
with like wood,
and that's always
like
the surprise song?
Yeah, and it's like and it's like it has flowers painted on it, and then she like picks her like whatever guitar she wants for that night, and it's like also coded, like it's also
there's
like the
story behind
everything
it.
is coded.
Okay,
and so she'll sing during my shows, and like until like more recently she only did one song on the guitar and one song on the piano.
Okay,
and it's like her acoustic set.
Okay.
She sings anything from her discography that she wants, but acoustically.
And that's the surprise.
Okay. And it's like
so
every show gets a surprise. Yeah.
But so it's surprise songs.
2.
Why is everyone calling it a surprise song?
Because there's one on piano and there's one on... It's like the surprise song on the piano or the surprise song on the guitar. They're very different.
No, that kills me because I thought it was one song this whole time.
No. So then...
Okay.
Then more recently, I think maybe in the last like couple of months, she started to do mashups of her songs. So like on the piano, DJ. It's 2 to 3, which 3 was crazy. And then on the guitar, there's also 1 or 2, like of a mashup.
Up to 5 songs. Or
up to 5.
Yeah.
For us so far. I don't know if she's going to go crazier than that.
But, and it's just it's like, but then how are people being like, I know her surprise song is going to be this?
Because there's some really like
I'm just like
intense fans who like create charts of like music that she's already performed, and like they'll literally go through a list.
So she doesn't repeat songs.
She does,
and that means something.
And that means something.
Oh my god.
A lot of people think it's just like, oh my god, she's like, there's like a glitch happening, and like
a glitch.
Oh, girl.
Is she fucking also Avril Lavigne robot girl?
Well, no, because like in Midnight, she talks about the glitch. Like the song The Glitch. Have you seen? Or it's not called The Glitch. It's called Glitch.
No.
And the song's basically saying like, I think something happened in like this like matrix where like there's been a glitch, and like our love ended so long ago, and I don't even know how it happened. Like I miss you. I want to be back with you. In the glitch, we're still together. Kind of thing.
Ew, horrible. I hate that message.
Sad.
No wonder I haven't heard it.
Misses this person so much.
Okay, so the glitch.
So the glitch.
So they're saying the glitch is her saying, "I miss this person so much."
Not the Swifties. The Gaylors believe that, but the Swifties believe that it's just a glitch in the Matrix, and she's trying to come out with Reputation. It's this whole thing.
Sorry,
the
what does
fandom
that
is
even
crazy.
mean?
Reputation, the album.
How is there a glitch and she's coming out with I don't under Reputation's out.
Too much.
Reputation's already out.
I know, but it's like the re-releases because she's re-recording everything.
She hasn't done that one yet.
No. That one and Debut are the last
Can they delete
ones.
the old ones? I'm tired of having to re-add all her songs to my fucking playlist. I'm sorry, but like, just can you switch us over? Can I click a button that says Swiftie? Like,
Swiftie, move
put me
over.
on the Taylor's version of everything.
No, absolutely.
Anyways,
so anyway, Debut and Reputation are the last ones to be done. I don't know if she's gonna
Debut. That's her OG.
Taylor Swift.
Kill me. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the last one, right?
I mean, or she's
Wouldn't
not gonna
you think?
do it. And then she's gonna come out with like Taylor Swift 2 or something. I don't know.
Gagged.
Like the lore is crazy, dude. Whatever side you're on, Gaylor, not Gaylor, Swiftie.
Okay, wait. Where did we start? What?
Anyway, you asked me about what's going on with Gaylor. Anyway, okay, surprise songs.
I didn't ask you.
You said what happened in June, and I'm letting you know.
Then I did ask you, yes, but surprise songs.
So the surprise songs in June for the month of Pride.
Got it.
Were very gay coded, like very Gaylor coded, like anything that
Which I mean makes sense. Even if she isn't, it still would make sense.
But the thing is, like, that's what you would think. But it goes so deep to the point where, like, Taylor Swift or someone on her team has to be looking into these, like, rooms or like these board and chat rooms.
Oh, it was
not
like
chat rooms.
Rooms? Oh,
like
Discord?
Reddit, like Discord.
Oh,
that's what I meant to say. Like Discords where people are discussing like why they think these songs are about this person.
Can you imagine being paid? You should be getting paid to do this for her. Wait a minute.
Listen, girl, I will never tell any of your secrets.
You don't even have to know anything.
You
just have to be.
I just need to tell you.
Relaying information.
Let me email you every week. Anyway,
dead. Okay, continue.
So like it's like literally what Gaylor dreams are made of. Like these songs, the mashups are crazy, literally.
Yeah.
But like, it's like, okay, a lot of people believe like Maroon is about Taylor, like Carly Kloss and Taylor Swift, right?
Okay.
And then okay, so there was one specific surprise song mashup.
Okay.
That was her song "It's Nice to Have a Friend."
Never heard it. Okay. So sorry.
It's great. And then
I'm sorry.
The song all scared. I'm sorry. And then the song Dorothea.
I also don't know that one.
That one's on. Okay, that's fine. Sad.
Okay, sad songs put together.
Yeah, it's like Dorothea is more so about like a woman that she knows. Like if you ever get tired of this like lavish life where you feel like you're like not connecting with anyone in your life, like you can always come back to me. But it's like a friendship song, right?
Oh, it's about friendship.
And It's Nice to Have a Friend is kind of similar vibes. But so she sings the songs and says it's nice to have a Dorothea, right? You're following?
Yes.
In gay culture, in gay history, specifically in like lesbian history.
So outside of Taylor.
Okay. It's a very like historical thing where it back then when it was illegal to be gay or lesbian, queer, you would say, "Are you a friend of Dorothea or Dorothy?" It's Dorothy, not Dorothea, but Dorothy.
Okay.
And that was a way to tell one another, like, I'm gay.
Interesting.
And she decided to sing those two as a mashup.
Not you on the couch.
And it only got crazier after that. But like
that's just the beginning.
That's just the beginning. Okay. Like the lore goes so far. Okay, let me continue, right?
Okay.
Today.
Yes.
Or tomorrow
our time.
August is a big month.
August is another big month
because it's Carly's Kloss's birthday is on April August 3rd.
She's a Leo.
Last night or today
Today's the second. Yeah,
she sang Maroon, and she sang that last year at the same time.
Okay.
And then everyone's expecting Carly to be at this next couple, like one of
because they are friends, right? Like
not anymore.
What?
Could you imagine going to your ex's concert?
So why do they expect her to be there?
Because she's in love with her still.
She has a man. Like, it would be weird.
Okay, but she still showed up to her show in LA.
When?
Last year.
Like on the same day?
A few days after I went.
So after her birthday? Like Carly's?
After her birthday on the 8th. Let me repeat this let me just say this for you. 3 weeks after she gave birth.
she had a baby.
Why would you do that? Fly from Miami all the way to fucking LA 3 weeks after you have a baby to go see your ex-girlfriend. That's lesbian behavior.
The song's
lesbian behavior. Anyway, I'm gonna get canceled. I gotta go.
I mean, I can see how, but also I can see how her team was like perfect.
Right, and that's the other lore of it. Is like, do we just think that she has
a good team
who keeps everybody happy?
Yeah, everybody's happy in that case.
Not really. Everyone's pissed.
Everyone's like, no, you need to just tell us you're gay. And the other side's like, just tell us you're
honestly, I don't
straight.
think even the gaylers want to be told that she's like gay. I think they just want to like also.
But this is like what feeds mania.
Right.
This is what feeds mania, the not knowing.
I don't even care about not like, no, I mean, I do care. I'm not gonna lie.
You said, wait a minute.
But I do think that there's something just so like profound in like this side of the fandom where we are actually like reading the lyrics and thinking of them in a very like prolific way and like a profound way versus like on this just regular Swiftie side, they just believe that like some of these songs are ovulation songs.
Ovulation?
Like she's horny, I guess. Like what does that even mean? Like you think you're gonna dumb down Taylor Swift to the fact of like
being horny?
She's horny and that's it?
Yeah, maybe they need to do a little more on that end of things.
It's just so simpleton.
It
makes me sad.
They could have some better arguments on that front.
Like she's literally a poet. I can't speak. She's literally a poet.
A poet.
She's literally a poet.
No, she is. So and like, it would be dumb. I guess you could write about,
or is she?
Well, you could write about ovulation and it be poetic. I'll give you that.
No. They're saying like, but that many songs.
Maybe horniness, but not ovulation. You know what I mean? Like falling in love or like falling in lust. Maybe she's calling it that. And the weirdo Swifties are saying ovulation for some reason.
Because they want to make it weird. I'm going to get canceled.
No, you're just speaking your opinion. And
it's my opinion.
It's my opinion. And nobody else's. Okay? Nobody's saying you guys have to believe all this stuff.
I'm very deep into the lore. Like every day I'll check in when she has a show. Like, what were the surprise songs? And every day I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, no, she didn't. And then it's just like this whole thing.
Every day?
It's kind of fun. Yeah. It's like a little calendar check-in.
Oh my god, I need to do my outfit tonight on Pinterest.
Yeah, you gotta get that. We gotta watch one day.
I don't think I did that last night either. Anyways,
this episode is an 2-hour episode at this point.
No, honestly, you guys might miss a lot of content because we talked about way too much, but nothing at all. So
we're finishing this.
Cheers to our last chug of wine. We love you guys, and hopefully you found this entertaining, and hopefully the first episode is a little more heartfelt, a little more sweet. Can't see our faces, but it makes it just that much more intimate. I can't.
We gotta go.
I love you guys. See you next week.